Oh, damn, the glass is broken. Unbelievable. This definitely needs to be fixed. See how you can lay the tiles? Like this and like this. What is this? Honestly, all of this, it's awful. You see how everything is terribly jammed in? Obviously, we're going to redo all of this. They even put some kind of laminate here. See? The cheapest one. Today, friends, we're going to show you a gorgeous house located in downtown with stunning views of the Burj Khalifa. And this is a huge multifunctional complex that offers plenty of amenities, luxurious infinity pools, and lots of greenery. We'll walk through the apartment, show you everything, and document all the flaws. Let's see what the apartment looks like before. And also in the next video, stay tuned, we'll show you how we upgraded this apartment. This is the kind of background and experience we provide and show to our investors. I hope you find this interesting. Well, overall, let's take a look. So take a look at this gorgeous lobby. There are lots of different kinds of lighting here. Now we're going to move on. Of course, everything is really cool. Well, now let's take a comprehensive look at the apartment and then we'll meet with the company. There's a dedicated representative from the company that's going to meticulously handle the upgrade, and we'll start thoughtfully considering what kind of design aesthetic to go with. You can clearly see just how incredibly beautiful it is here. This is right on the floor, providing a direct view. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of these particular tiles here. They could have certainly used the exact same ones as in the lobby, which would have provided a more cohesive look. But here, it's quite cool that they ultimately went with this specific kind of design. It actually looks pretty good and complements the space. So, look here, you get a magnificent 5-story development with billiards conveniently located on the 32nd floor. Just like that, offering a fantastic amenity. Billiards, and here's the lounge. Friends, I have great news for you. I have prepared catalogs of the best projects in the UAE for you. There is real estate, both in Abu Dhabi, Ras Al Khaimah, and Dubai real estate. So, follow the link in the description and download any catalog. Well, if you have any questions, write to me on WhatsApp. Overall, it's great. Whoever bought an apartment here, well done. You get a big terrace like this, with greenery right here. And just imagine, it seems like you're buying an apartment on Jumeirah ground, and you get a view of the Burj Khalifa. How cool is that? We just walked around in a circle. This is where we were. Here you have villas with their own private pools. Just like that. Pretty awesome. So let's give it a try. You can move things around here. Oh, so you actually move it with your feet right here, and then everything on the entire mechanism lifts up into position.
This one's reserved for us. He's got the cinema mode going.
Yeah, true. Oh! Just lie down and that's it. And look, soundproofing, you see? There's a Dolby system here, as far as I can tell. And that's how everything is set up. Not bad. Alright, let's keep going. Sky Gym. Pretty cool. I like that it goes all the way around, yeah. So look, there's a pool too, and you get a view right away. The views, of course, are amazing as well. Basically, all the equipment you need is here. Live Fitness is a good line of machines. Pretty much everything's here. Look, there's a TV, pull-up bars, and the treadmills face the Burj Khalifa in this direction. And here we have kettlebells, decor zone. It's really cool. Everything's great. There are mirrors everywhere. So overall, it's all pretty cool. There are kettlebells here too, and the mats are neatly arranged. Overall, it's great. Here we have table tennis. Wow, table tennis? Oh, that's cool. So as you can see, there are different rooms here. There's a squash court like this. You just come in and play, right? And then you leave. Yeah, that's right. It's really cool here. You see, it's nice here. Everything is done neatly, of course. So you can play here. Here, they've put exactly what you need perfectly. There you go. And over there, that's the billiards room where we were. All right, let's keep going. So, what do we have here? What's this, a sauna or what? Yeah. Oh, that's really cool. Look, we have a nice tidy hammam here. Awesome. For example, you can play squash and then go relax in the hammam. Honestly, not bad at all. So what do we have here? Or a sauna pool. Let's see what we've got here. And here you get a full view of the Burj Khalifa. Look how amazing that is. You can see all of downtown. And now we're entering one of the pools. Here are these cabanas. Yeah, that's right. Listen, in the evening, the entire Burj Khalifa will be lit up from here. That'll be cool. You get a full panoramic view of all of downtown from this podium. Shower. And over here is the Business Bay Canal. And here, the Waldorf Astoria will be built. And over there, that's the peninsula. Yeah, you can see all the projects right in front of you. Burj Khalifa. Not bad at all. This is how we check the codes as a full team. And basically, you can order the service. And after the apartment handover, we'll inspect everything and then start the renovation. I'll show you how the apartment looks now and how it will look later. Look how great this is. Here we have a dedicated yoga room. But here, honestly, they kind of cheaped out, right? Yeah, they just put down linoleum, of course. But otherwise, it's pretty cool. There are these nice lamps here. And you see, there's this 3-level ceiling. Awesome. Cool. Look how great this is. Such a cool slide. You can even climb on it, see? There are trampolines too. Yeah, awesome. See, everything is completely and thoroughly covered, right? So, yeah, it's really quite cool and impressive to behold. Toys. Well, and here is the children's pool. Let's go take a look now. Burj Khalifa Villa, there's a pool too, see? It's a small one like this. Here they are, 2 pools. Yeah. And here's another pool. Of course, that one is better, but still, if it's crowded, you can easily come here. So what do we have here? Here we have some kind of garden. Turns out, we even have villas in the project. Look, yeah, you have your own pool, a garden like this, and this kind of view of the Burj Khalifa. Damn, it's really cool here. Yeah, these villas, damn, with a view of the Burj Khalifa. Yeah, it is. There's even this kind of, yeah, some kind of like a little pond. I wouldn't be surprised if they put some fish in here too. That's cool. Here's the pod elevator. Overall, it's still a very nice looking and aesthetically pleasing design. These beautiful bronze tones, for example, truly enhance its overall appearance. In my opinion, it's really great. Now look, we're stepping into the lobby area and there's this amazing, beautiful atmosphere here. But we'll also take a look at the meeting room that's available. Look how great this is. And here, it turns out, there will be a coffee shop, a little store where you can have some coffee. And over here you see this tile is made in a wood style, looks really nice. And the shelves you see are gradually being updated. You can put books on them. So as I understand it, it's kind of like a library. Yeah, and here you can just walk in like this, no problem. Just like that. And for work, look, there are meeting rooms. 1, then meeting room 2. How cool is that? And over there's a 3rd meeting room. Let's go in and take a look. Wow, this is gorgeous. You just book yourself an office and get to work. In my opinion, that's really awesome. And let's come over here. So on both sides, it turns out there are meeting rooms. Honestly, it's great. Solid, good quality furniture. Really cool. The only thing is, now I'll show you the apartment inside. We're going to redo everything completely. We didn't like it, but overall everything else is awesome. Well, look, yeah, it's just like a real hotel. It really is a real hotel. So, where do we have here? Oh, you see, there are also little sofas. Everything is neat and tidy. Really cool. You see, the staff is working. There are the same ones on this side, but they're basically similar. Meeting rooms like these. Honestly, this is really cool. Here you go. You can now comfortably sit down and have your important meetings. Here is a big Samsung TV. It's touch sensitive. So you can comfortably sit here, relax, and chat, all without even having to leave the comfort of your complex. Alright, so we're going in now. Let's take a good look around, my friends. Here's our beautiful apartment. Just like that. Now, let me turn on the lights everywhere for you. So, take a look. Let's remember what the apartment looks like right now. And how it will look later. Also, here you need to cover these hatches with paintings so they aren't visible. This is the guest bathroom. I don't know what we can come up with here. In general, we'll be working on the design. But right now, it's a mess, of course. See? If you make everything neat, compact and tidy, it will look great with the kitchen. There you go. Basically, there's a Smeg microwave here. So what do we have here? Well, it's more or less okay here. And the dishwasher too, you see, is Smeg. It's not bad here. There you go. So what do we have here? Well, here everything is still in normal condition. Everything is tidy. And the oven is Smeg. What do we have here? There are some filters installed here. Wow, cool. Look at this right away. That's awesome. A water purification filter. Amazing. Wow, seriously. That's really cool, honestly. I like this. No one has done something like this before. Yeah, the developer does some things badly, some things well. Yeah, this developer surprised me. So, well, overall, if you were to just completely redo the entire kitchen, it would undoubtedly look exceptionally nice and appealing. Glossy. Here, you need to come up with some combination of gray and brown. This eyesore here needs to go. Well, you see, Smeg is also falling here. Yeah. It all needs to be done nicely somehow. So what do we have here? Oh damn, the glass is broken. Unbelievable. This definitely needs to be fixed. You see, how can you lay the tiles like this and like that? What is this? Why is this tile even here? It makes no sense at all, damn. And honestly, all of this is just awful. You see how terribly everything is stuffed in there. Obviously, we're going to redo all of this, but honestly, it's awful. Look at how the tile is pulling away. Well, and here, look at this threshold. What a threshold. It's made from completely different tiles. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, seriously, look at how awful this is too. Where did they even get this kind of tile from? We're living in a modern age now? Well, this is just a disaster. Everything needs to be completely fixed. The shower? Oh, honestly? It's terrible. Remember what the apartment looks like now and what it will look like later. We're going to make it absolutely perfect. There you go. We're also going to repaint all the walls and add moldings. But as for all this, I don't know. We'll see. Here too, things are just stuck on. It doesn't make any sense. It's like they just threw stuff on so it wouldn't break as easily. How? Honestly, it's just awful. Do you see this here? There are some kind of glass pieces too. Of course. The apartment is honestly terrible inside. They even put some kind of laminate flooring here. See? It's the absolute cheapest laminate. That's what this apartment is like. We're most likely going to cover all of this with carpet, so everything looks really nice. And here too we'll come up with something, basically. Well, dear investors, as always, I tried to convey the atmosphere of the United Arab Emirates and this particular project. I've also prepared catalogs for you. They include all the best projects in the top locations. So you'll find properties in Abu Dhabi, Ras Al Khaimah and Dubai. Follow the link in the description or in the pinned comment to download the catalog. If you're interested in real estate, you can write to me. You'll find my contact information below in the description. And I'll help guide you and suggest which specific project would suit you best. Thank you for watching, friends.